Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and fingers crossed, this is the last page we're going to be doing now in the album before we start putting it all together. Excuse me. I was expecting my Tyvek to come today, but it hasn't still, so I'll give it till tomorrow. Fingers crossed. But I just wanted it for the back bit, so when I put this on the outside of the album, it won't tear, it won't rip, it won't stretch and stuff like that. So they were on our last page, and throughout the whole album, I haven't done a waterfall yet, so I've cut the pieces ready. Let me just show you the last piece as well. Where is it? Oh, there you go. So in the end, I added that piece onto here. There is magnets under here, believe it or not, but I don't think I should have used both. I should have used both magnets, not those little metal pieces, because for some reason it's not got the best clang in the world. So I also added some cardstock on the back. I stamped and added Winker Stella, hence the reason there's a bit on there. And I've got to do a booklet yet for this pocket, so I used all my scraps up. So let's get a sheet of paper. And again, I'm just going to fold these in half. And I'm going to take that down. I'm going to take an inch off this one, maybe an inch and a quarter. So that makes it 7 inches tall by 5 7/8 wide. So you can trim down a 2 6x4 photos, and you would get 8 in each booklet. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. And again, I will add DSP later off camera. And in these little pockets, I just trim these down just a little fraction, so they could have a photo on the front and journal on the back, or add 2 photos. It's entirely whoever gets it. And I've done the same with this one. And as you know, we've got magnets in here and on the corners here. And I just thought that weighed that down a little bit better. So that's that one all done. So we're on the last page. Oh, let me just show you pages 6 and 7 again, so you can pause. They're the measurements there, and they're the measurements for the DSP. So let's move on to page 8, and maybe we get some decorating in as well. So page 8, cardstock and DSP sizes. So I had loads of strips of 4-inch paper left, so I ended up cutting them to 4.5 by 4, and when we scored and fold them, it makes these 4 by 4, so they make for a good sized little waterfall. I do like doing the waterfalls. They're quite cute, I think. But do we do one going across? I'd love to do one from corner to corner, but you know, I don't know how many we get in doing that. Can you imagine that going down in the corner? We wouldn't get many on, see? We wouldn't get many on at all. Trimmer doesn't raise your papers, but it'd be something different, wouldn't it, to have it at an angle. I don't know, just depends how many we're after. Slide them under there. Half an inch gap. You'd only get, say, 4 or 5 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you might get away with 6 or even 7. No one would expect you to do one on the corner, from corner to corner, would they? It'd be something different. I think you might just get about 7 on there. And then we could add ribbon. But then, how would I piece all those pieces up? Oh, I don't know. I know for a fact we'd get definitely 8. Because the last one, because you got a ½ an inch. So 8 would make up 4 inches. And the last one would be the actual 4 inches itself, wouldn't it? Because you don't want them hanging over. Oh, I don't know. Should we do one going up? Or should we do one coming down? Let's do one coming up. So start at the bottom. Let's mark as well, because we want 2 inches either side. Perfect, look at that. 2 inches. That first piece is there. So let me... I'm going to draw pencil lines. That way I've got a guide and I know each piece will go in perfectly then. Two and 6. Two and 6. Perfect. Just make sure. I think that's come over a little bit. Yeah, it has. That's better. So we don't want that little outer line. Oh, that'll do. Right. Love it. So let's start gluing. No, so I reckon 8 would be fine. So you've got your page, which is 8 by 8, and that's the page. And then the waterfall itself, you would need 8 at 4 by 4.5. Score long side ½ an inch, and then DSP we will use 1 at 3 7/8 by 3 7/8, and then you need 7 at 1 inch by 3 7/8, because we've got to round the corners as well, because we just leave them plain, because we don't want to bulk them out with paper, because we bulk them out with photos and then we'll sort out those. So we'll need 2 strips then at 1 7/8 by 7 7/8. I like that it's nice even numbers, because we've perfect. So let's get the glue on the go. Gotta do a waterfall. We may add some flaps yet even, so we'll never know. I've had so much fun making this. Make sure you're right along the edge. Perfect. Oh, Mr. Boy, 2 seconds. He's just left my door open. Let me give it I don't think he shut the living room door so I can hear everything. He's having a conversation. I can hear him. So again, it's nice to have that little guide. Perfect. Oh, why is that facing over? Whoa, I'm going blind. So you gotta make sure you're all the way up. That's it. Doopy doopy doo. And you can also check when you come backwards as well that it's perfectly lined up. Again. Check. Perfect. Perfect. So make sure that's bang on. Nope, that needs to come over a little touch. That's got it. Bang on. Bang on Betty. That's got it. Perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got about 9, I think. Perfectly all lined up. Hope you're all keeping safe. I'm just gonna that's got that perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a new way of doing it, isn't it? So, fold those over. Oh, I might get another one in there actually, tell you the truth. Do you know what, they look all bang on this way. Oh, it's just my line that's out, that's all. So how's that then? Half, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, and that's that would take it right down to the bottom. So 9 you want, so let's adjust that in a minute. Or we could do something else. We could literally have that on there and use this as its closure. Oh, not quite, so no, it won't work. I was going to use it as its closure, but right. I'm just going to lay that right on the back so it's perfectly lined up. And then push that down. That will dry clear, and also I've got an eraser. Don't worry about that anyway, because we are literally going to, so now I need to score these flat. A little bit skewer. How's that then? But they're all cut exactly the same size. All from different cuts though. So it was 9 in the end. And now we're going to need a piece, which I'm going to say do 1 inch, 1 by 6.5, maybe 7, 1 by 7. That one's long enough. By 1 inch. I'm going to cut 2 of those. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Stick to your guns, Gaynor. Oh, I'm bashing myself out. I'm going to score this at 1. Half, sorry. This is going to go in between the 4 and the 5. That's not in the centre, is it? Yes, I know why. Because it's got to go 3.5 to 4.5. There, that's why. Just pull it back a little bit. want that to come up to the centre of there. And then we're going to pop magnets. Look, I hate it when it buckles like that. Do you ever find that it always does that? Once it's glued in our book, it will be perfect. So, I want an element on the end of there. So when, you know, maybe one of the cardboard cutouts, slight little overhang, but it's up to us now. We can have this going in the page that way, coming down that way, or that way. I love the fact that it's the same size on both sides. I'm thinking if we use it on the side, we could add those little stamps across there. Ooh. They're gorgeous, those stamps are. Or we could even have a row of stamps. Oh, look at that, it'd be perfect. Just take that one off just there, our fraction. Fit lovely. Take a bit of that blue off and that fit perfect. Oh, we're going to have it on the side. So taking that little, tiny little fraction off there. Let's test this again. Perfect. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Look at that, fits lovely. Right, so I'm going to have everything opening this way. That's lush. And we could get another row down the bottom. 2, 4, 6. Perfect. Oh God, they've got the karaoke out next door. Because neither of them can sing. I can't either, but I certainly wouldn't That will start to stay flat, trust me. Love those postage stamps. They are beautiful. What's the width on them? 1 inch. So now we only need strips of about 7/8. And I need to get that rubber. You don't know what it's like. Look at that. Those 3 are perfect. They're all perfectly lined up there, but it's as if those 2, 3 aren't wide enough. And I can't take them out now. Or can I? That one looks a little short as well. The rest are all perfectly lined up. They're bang on up there. Just me. Right, papers. We are using quite a lot of blue, aren't we? So let's go brown. I mean, that's going the wrong way. It's not wide enough. Pity. No, definitely not long enough. Oh, what a shame. Leave us that. We could go stripes. Let's go stripes. And 7 7/8. Oh look, my magnet. My magnet was stuck to my magnet. And I'm losing stuff all over the place. Right. Seven and 7/8. Imagine saying that. I quite like those little stripes that way, but that's not wide enough. And let's do 7/8. Yeah, nice little gap either side. Perfect. So I know I've put 1 and 7/8, but I've used 1 inch there as well. So if you want whole pieces, use 1 and 7/8. Why am I doing that over there? And that stays there. Nice little gap. Lovely. Look, a pain in my shoulder. Oh, that is looking lush. That is beautiful. Oh, I love it. And maybe that. You, me and the sea. You, me. What else have we got? Nothing else that wide. Unless it says sea my happy place, sand my happy place, wave my happy place, and then it goes back to the, and then the breeze, hear the ocean, be at ease, smell the sea, feel the breeze, hear the ocean, be at ease, smell the sea. Don't want two lots of writing, do we? I think we'll stick with this one, the darker one, and then just got a like good sized border on there. You don't know what it's like. Perfect. Oops. Now we're going to find a nice picture and follow it through. Oh, I love it. Just looking on the front. I reckon that one, because that's my stripes as well anyway, so 3 7/8. And we'll follow that picture through. So let's see. Oh, it's going to chop his... No, it's not. I'm going to take an inch off. And then 3 7/8. Round the corners. Going to go on there, and we'll try and follow that scene all the way down as well. I love these stripes. You don't know what it's like. Nice little border. And then we want inch. We can do 3/4 of an inch. Let's cut it from this side, upside down. card there, just so I can put these pieces on. I'll follow that on then. 3/4. Oh look, the fish is coming alive. The fish is coming in now. It's lovely when you see the pattern come together, isn't it? Just love it. That fishy, just a pity we couldn't just see the front of his mouth. Never mind. Maybe because that is a little bit busy. They won't notice that I've made a boo-boo. A little fishy there. Last one. I love this corner rounder. The bestest. Fish, isn't that gorgeous? You mean the sea. And I'm just gonna have that last little piece in there. slightly wider than the others, but all all tallies up then. I love it. So I think our last page is done. How gorgeous. I'm going to back these on some back cardstock. And a few other little things. We have a fair border this time. I am loving this album. It's just absolutely stunning. Perfect. Perfect. Nice. Have we got anything else? Oh, we've still got loads of ephemera cards. We'll save some for a different album as well, isn't it? Yay! Right, there's nothing. I can't do anything more to that. I was going to put a flat, but then I think no, it's just too beautiful. I might trim that bottom bit a little bit more. It looks a bit out of place. That's better. Don't know what that is. So let's grab our pages. We're in the back of the book, so this is the way. So that will get glued in there, right up to the edge. And then this page, which was the page, it's the back page, so that will get glued in there, and then they will get glued together. We want to be together. There we go. Perfect. So now we've got these in the order, and then that one and that one will get glued together in there. This one and this one will get glued together in there, and then this one, I've already put tape on this one because we're going to do tape and glue. and this one are going to get glued in there together, and then together, and we're going to absolutely stunning. So let's just spin this round. I am so chuffed. I'm gonna add this here, down here, and I'm only gonna glue 3 sides. So we've got another top spot. Absolutely stunning. I love it. Oh, we've done those booklets. Right, we've got a little bit of time. We've got loads of paper. So 5 7/8 by 7 5/8. Let me just trim that to 7. Doesn't have to be mega big. Where did that one come out of there, was it? Yeah. So oh, look at that. Perfect. Didn't even have to cut it. These are our booklets now. Love that. Now we're going to use up the scraps, and I mean not the big scraps like these. We're going to use up the small scraps because these can go back in there, so I can do another album. So these scraps. How many pages have we got left in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've only used 7 of those. With those 3 I've just put back in, which are near enough full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those as well. So we've only used, there were 16. So 7 of them as well. So only 14 papers. We've still got all these little scraps as well, which we'll be using. So let's get some of these. I'm going to pop that under there. It may incorporate some of the ephemera cards in with the decoration of the booklets. So I can keep that on hand there now. So there's my bigger bits. You could even cut all this all down to 1/2 inch and do like a grid pattern on there if you wanted to. But I am going to see, because we've got these labels and borders here as well, so we'll put a label at the top of each one as well, and the black just in case. That would be perfect. Should fit then if that's 5 7/8. Ah, No. Five and 5/8. Perfect. Don't forget now, these are just little booklets. So you can choose to push it all the way up, or, like me, choose to have a little gap. Live on Ocean Drive. Doo -doo -doo. I won't plague your ears, my darlings. I would clear a building in 5 seconds flat. This is my Venetian card because it looks like a Venetian blind. So we could even choose to use cardstock as well. But that's that one that's lopsided, isn't it? So let's pop that in. What we're saying is don't let all these lovely little strips of paper go to waste. It's a nice long piece. You don't know what I like. Baby, you don't know. Now if we just slid them all up, this would have fit perfect, but it's going to go on there anyway because we're just going to overlap this piece. There's our gorgeous little booklet. I'm not adding paper on the inside. And that pokes out there lovely. You mean a Z. So there's that one. We could actually attach that with a brad. Now. But we could use that as a little tuck spot and put something in there to keep that page from opening. just there. And then if we get an ephemera card, where have they gone? There. That'll stop that page from flopping open. Got loads of crabs on these, haven't they? Let's have a look on our first page now. Even though it isn't a journaling card. Oh yes, definitely. Booklet, journaling cards. Still got plenty of them left over. We've still got our stickers and our cardboard pieces, chipboard pieces. I do want some chipboard pieces actually. They're not exactly the same neither. We've got lovely borders there as well. Right, let's go through. So we've got that already there. That's going to open up. Oh, don't do that now, Gaynor. So we're going to start putting these in actually. This is my first page. So I'm going to remove these just whilst we glue this in. And we need to add tape as we're going to all these. So this needs tape this side, that one needs it that side. So we'll do one at a time. So let me put my pages over here for a minute. And then we can just literally lie this next to, making sure it's so, or just go that side. Don't go all the way to the bottom, leave yourself about 1/8 of an inch. That's it, don't go over. You just want to leave yourself about 1/8 of an inch. And then come in. And burnish that down. So that's page 1 in. Then they're going to fall out now because they go and they rest against that page. So you can add glue. reason I add glue and tape is because I did one once just with tape, and after the heat in this house got to work, they just came off. So bang on, 1/8 of an inch. Lift that up so they meet there. Give that a good squash, and then you can start to. I should have added it first, and I'll get it on there quick. So again, do that again. Oops. Bring them up. Make sure they match up at the top. And that you haven't put it in upside down. No, I haven't. So that is our first page in. They're going to be so strong. I love it. I love it. I love it. There we go. Now, page 3. Ah, that's the wrong one. Waterfall's the last page. Then that one. Yeah. Then that one. Belly band page. I thought this was 1, 2. Oh, it is. Ah, that's page 4. That's going in that way. And this is going in. That's right, yeah, it is right. And that's going in that way. So tape along the bottom. And also tape and glue together give you plenty of wiggle space. Knock the air out. And again, just come up a little touch. That's got it. That's got it. Perfect, and that is where our little Brad sits. Now I need to add glue there, tape. Now pull some spaces when I'm concentrating. Those pages it's because it's art glitter glue. They're well and truly stuck. Throwing things. And again, I'm just going to lower this now, so I know that that is together, and that one is together. Give them a good squeeze, and oops, oh that's right, yeah. And then give them a good rub together. And then there's our second page in. Love it. So, third, and fourth, so that goes in that way. Yes, the ribbon's down the bottom. Push out any air bubbles. Oh, a battery's going to go. Oh, might have to come back on the next video and watch me carry on doing the rest, because there's still lots of little decoration things I want to do. Plus we've still got our cover. So I'm just making sure that it's level without going all the way down to the bottom. What's happened here? Oh yeah, it flicked over on it from the other page. Right, let's see if I can make it quickly and pop this one in. I'll take those buckets out just until I've got this in. This one should be a lot easier. Yes, that's right. Careful now, Gabe. I don't want to push it. Right, again, I'm just going to hold these together at the top. Make sure they're level. Press that down. Make sure they're together, and then just give that a good burnish. I mean, you could probably take your time, depending on what glue you were using. You may have to even just use pegs until everything dries, but the art glitter glue is marvellous. And you've got a lovely 8-inch, about an 1/8 of an inch gap down there. And lay it nice and flat. Everything looks nice and straight. They are solid. Well and truly solid. Nicely lined up. So I'm going to love and leave you. Come back on the next video. We'll finish putting this in and we will finish decorating and getting everything put together. So thank you for watching. These are your measurements for page 8. Love y'all. See you soon. Bye.